Why does failure teach you more than winning ever could? A question that a lot of people might want to try and find an answer to. Failure. What does it mean to fail, to learn, to find out whether or not the thing I did was the right decision, to find out whether or not the thing that I want to pursue, the thing that I really want in life, the thing that I keep chasing for is worth pursuing. So the thing is, you're going to learn more from failure than winning just by a general stance. For the reason that failure teaches you what your weaknesses are, teaches you what you sin against, teaches you how easy it is to lose, how easy it is to fall, how easy it is to fail, and what things in your life that aren't working for you. You're not always going to be somebody that just wins all the time. Everybody fails in different parts and aspects of their lives. Yet we never learn to accept the will, and the way to fail. You have to fail. How do you expect to win? How do you expect to improve? How do you expect to progress if you never fail? If you never see what the truth is? If you never see what you need to work on? Most of the time, everybody who's living in comfort, everybody who's always winning, everybody who's complacent in their lives, who's think they've got it all figured out, that they're successful, that they're happy, they've got money, they've got family, they've got somebody they can stay with, somebody they can be happy with. They're content. They think they're content, right? But most of the time, their lives are depressing. Their lives are boring. Their lives are filled with nothing but pain. Because these people, in their lives, they have nothing to look forward to. They have nothing to work for. They have nothing that they want to look up and say, I want to chase this thing. As humans, we are built to chase progress. We are built to chase something, to become better for ourselves, to get to the point where we must and need to improve in some aspect, in some way. So if you've lost the ability, if you've lost the spark, if you've lost something that you desire so much, you feel worthless. You feel like your life is not going the way you want it to. You feel like you have no purpose. And as a person, as a human with no purpose, you have nothing. You don't feel like a person that's useful. You have to be a person that's always going for something, right? And winners, all the time, winners love the way to win. Everybody wants the way to win. But you can't understand, you can't have the wins, you can't have the success if you never lose. If you never are pushed behind the wall of stagnation, the wall of pain, the wall of regret, the wall of fear, the wall of doubt. If you're never pushed against the wall, how do you expect to be better? How do you expect to even move a single step forward? You won't move forward. You'll just think you're moving forward. You'll just stand there and expect something from the world, like the world owes anything to you. The world doesn't owe anything to you or me. We are people here. We're meant to get something. We're meant to strive for better. Why is it that you think that you deserve something? If you don't put in the work, if you don't believe, if you don't fail, if you don't try, if you don't progress, it's all your fault. It's all my fault too. But only the winners understand the way to lose. Because winners have lost way many more times than losers have ever lost, have ever failed, have ever fallen. Because the only way a person can get to that pinnacle of existence, to which they are only consistently becoming better, is when they give up every attachment to winning. You don't even think about the wins. You don't even think about the progress, the success, what will come after, the outcome. All you think about is what I can do to get better today. what I can do to improve on my weakness, what I can do to become a better person in general, to be kinder, to be more soft-hearted, to work on my weaknesses, on my problems, on my non-communicative diseases. And these simple things make you into a person that's deserving of the wins, that's deserving of the success, that's deserving of the money. Everybody says the same thing. At the start of every year, at the middle of every year, we all have these goals. We all have these things that we so want and desire, that we so want and need to get. We want to chase progress. We want to chase a time for, if you're in track and field. You want to chase for something. The money, the job, the life in the future, the husband, the wife, whatever it is. We all want to chase for it, but we never seem to understand the art of accepting defeat at times, of accepting that we're not going to be perfect, of accepting that life's not a linear journey. And the more we compare ourselves to other people, the more we feel bad. The more we think that we deserve something when we're not giving in the work, when we're not believing in the Creator, when we're not moving in the right direction. The only direction that you can go from failing is getting back up. You fall 7 times, you get back up 8. Most of the time, the best quote that I can remember for this is that imagine the look on the devil's face when he looks at you and says, "Why can't this person give up? I'm throwing every obstacle at this person, but he can't give up. Why? But she can't give up. Why?" Imagine the look on their faces, on the devil's face. That's something that you just have to realize, that you will fail to learn. You will fail to get back up bigger, to get back up larger. Every setback is meant for you to come back harder, to test you and this planet to become stronger. The setbacks are temporary. You know that. You're not going to be injured this whole time. You're not going to be sick this whole time. You're not going to be tempted with lust, tempted with sin this whole time. It's temporary. It's gonna go away. It's gonna eventually pass. Yet you're stuck here ruminating and overthinking about what's happening at your current life. What's happening right now. I'm sick. I'm poor. I'm broke. I'm not progressing. I'm fat. I'm sinning. Whatever it is. You're looking at the current moment. I'm not doing what I need to do. You're looking at the bad parts. Why? Why are you looking at the bad parts? You were meant to win. But you have to be tested to see if you're deserving of the wins, to see if you're deserving of the success, of the glory, of the honor, of being a person that's worthy of greatness, that's worthy of these things that you so desire. Because if it were easy, everybody would have it. And if everybody had it, then you wouldn't want it. Is that true? Well, are you going to be the person that stands out? Are you going to be the person that defies the odds? Do you believe in yourself? Do you truly believe in yourself? Do you truly believe that you can get through the circumstance and be resilient? Because only and only then will you do it. When you believe that you are the person that should do that, that you are the person to defy the odds, that you are the person to say that this is not impossible for me. This is possible for me. It's not self-delusional belief. It's just self-belief. And the sooner you realize this, the sooner you will get out of this rat hole, out of this system. You can really do what you know you can do. The tests are here for everybody. You're not average. You're not mediocre. You're not like everybody else. You are the difference. So think like it. Breathe like it. Believe it. And now step foot into the world with this newborn perspective then I will. And that everything is mine already. I will conquer as I need. And that every setback, I become stronger. I become better. I will. And then you will. And then it'll all start coming together. And then you look at yourself and say, thank God I went on this journey. Thank God I went on this journey. Stoic Tang here. Somebody, if you understood this, thanks for listening. Peace out.